Okay, in last video we saw features of microeconomics. So in this video we are going to see importance of microeconomics. Some points are taken from the features only. So it is very easy for you to understand importance of microeconomics. So let's start with the first point. So first point is price determination. As I said, we have to determine the price. So microeconomic explains how the price of different products and various factor of production are determined. So how we are going to keep the price for everything, how we are going to determine, how we are going to set the price of products, factor of production. So it explains about that. Microeconomic explains about that. Second is free market economic. The word itself say free. Free means there should be no rules and regulation. As we enter the school or college, everyone thinks that there should be no rules, regulation should be there. If there were no rules, no one is going to attend the lecture on time, attend the school on time. If there is no rules, okay, so it may become a problem, but we will be enjoying like that only. Here, when the sailors are there, they also need something free, so they can take their own decision. A free market economy is that economy where the economic decision regarding production of goods, such as what to produce, how much to produce, how to produce, etc., are taken at individual levels. There is no intervention by the government or any other agency. So if you started one shop, if you have one shop or anything, you have started the business. So if there is one person who comes and tells you that you have to make this much goods only, you have to produce this much only, you have to add this that, so it will be very frustrating for you, because if you're starting, it's your own idea, so you should know what to produce, how much to produce, how to produce. If someone is ordering, then it is not good for us. So it's a free market economic. The government will not come and intervene ki, you have to produce this much money. No, government is not going to come and tell you anything. It's depend only on the producer, what to produce, what he is going to produce, how much he is going to produce, means how many materials, items he is going to produce. For example, if he is manufacturing bags or books, so he is going to manufacture book. So how many books the students need? It should be of a long page or short page. According to that, he will be producing. How to produce, he should only know. If he has the thinking, then he should know what to produce and how to produce and how much. If there is 50 students, you have to produce for 50 students only. If there is more than 50, according to that, he will be producing. Third point, foreign trade. Microeconomic helps in explaining various aspects of foreign trade, like effects of tariff on particular commodity, determination of currency, exchange rate of any two countries, gains from international trade to particular country, etc. Foreign trade means buying and selling from one country to another country. So it helps in explaining that what will be the value of currency when you are going to sell it to another country, or you are going to import goods from another country. So you have to know the exchange rates, at what price they are going to buy and at what price you are going to sell it, that you are going to know. Tariff, there may be certain tariff imposed while selling, importing or exporting goods to another country. So microeconomic explain us what are this. Let's see the third one. Second slide. Economic model building. Microeconomic helps in understanding various complex economic situations with the help of economic models. It has made a valuable contribution to economics by developing various items, concepts, terminologies, tools of economic analysis, etc. So, economic building means microeconomic is an assumption. It is based on certain assumption only, like firms, people, profit, loss. We are going to assume that if profit happens, then what will be the condition of the business? If loss happen, what will be the condition of the business? So it is an economic model building. You will be learning in another next chapter what is model building. Business decision. Microeconomic theories are helpful to a businessman in taking crucial business decisions. So it helps in taking the decision. These decisions are related to the determination of cost of production, determination of price of goods, maximization of output. So it helps an businessman what will be the production cost. If I am producing something, what will be the total cost of it? What will be the price I have to give for the goods? What is the maximum? How to maximize my output means how much more can I produce from this resources? It helps an businessman to take the decision. Useful to government. Third point, it is useful to government in framing economic policy such as taxation policy, public expenditure policy, price policy, etc. So it is useful for government to set the tax, public expenditure. As per the expenditure of public, it will be keeping the tax, setting the tax. Price policy, how much price they are keeping for one product or for different product, according to that tax will be uh, kept. This policy helps the government to attain its goals of efficient allocation of resources and promoting economic welfare of the society. So, it is microeconomic is useful for business decision, and it is useful for government and economic model building. So, as an economist, if he is going to use economic model building, he is going to make an assumption. If things are like this, then this will be happening. If a business is going on loss, then this will be happening. So they make an prediction before that only. Before going to school, we make a prediction. If it rains, then teacher will not come, then this will happen, that will happen, like that only. Economists also make an prediction. If the business is making profit for past 5 years, then now also it may for the next 5 years also it may be making profit. If the business is making loss for past 2 years, for the future 2 years it may be making more less losses as compared to last year. These are the production. So it based on certain production and assumption. Business decision is useful for the businessman how to set the price, and for the government to set the tax according to the expenditure of the public, and price policy helps government to allocate its resources efficiently to the welfare of the society. If government is earning more tax, then however is going to give to the public only as an subsidies or as an grant. So it is very useful for government in framing the tax. So first we learn price determination. We should know how to determine the price for every product. Second, we learn free market economics. So it's there is no intervention of government and market in our decision. Foreign trade help us to know the exchange rate, currency, imposition of tax, tariffs on our goods, etc. Economic model building, it is an assumption. Business decision, it is useful for the businessman to set the price of the goods. Useful to government, it is useful for the government to set the price of tax, to set the tax slabs, and to give it back as an revenue, as an grants or subsidies to the society. Thank you.